Hello. Once again, how's everybody? This is yours truly, Will, from Simple Sublimation, and we're going to get straight into it today. All right? All right. Now, allow me to grab my scissors really quickly. Every now and again, I will forget those, so I like to try to keep them handy. All right? As usual, I have artwork already predetermined, and I have a couple of different selections here because I wanted to show you guys variations on ways that you can achieve the results that you want to. Now, cut this off really quickly. And I hope everybody's day is going amazing, because that's all we can do is make sure that our day goes amazing. We can't let nothing get us down, right? Right. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys today how you can have an image that's exactly the size of the substrate, and then another one that you can use more print area. You basically overprint by like a ½ inch or more, right? So let's get straight into the substrate though, right? I already have the artwork cut out. So today this is a really neat one, and it's very small, so I wanted to share it with you guys. It's like a lapel pin. It's not like a lapel pin. This is actually a lapel pin, okay? So it comes with this part, of course, the little cushion insert. Let me see if you guys can see that. Pardon the white that blends in sometimes. I'm still working on the colors. And here's our disc. Now, this is the Unisub disc. Now, remember, if you were paying attention yesterday, when I was showing you guys Unisub discs, right? You always have to remember, if you have nails, use your nails. But if you don't have nails like me, you use your weeding tool, right? And we just bring our tool like this, and then we're looking for, there we are, the rivet, okay? All right, so our other substrate for today, this is an ID badge holder. And as you can see, I did some lanyards earlier. I've been trying to show you guys that we do an array of custom products for executives, sometimes just regular business people. You don't have to be an executive. You can literally work anywhere that requires you to have an ID badge, and we can customize it. This one in particular does come, guess what, with another Unisub tab, and it's white also. So I'm going to take the liberty of peeling this one, okay? I'm going to show you guys one more time. You just go up under there. If you have nails, then you can do this with your nails. If you don't have nails and you're like then you must search for the rivet, right? Okay, so there it is. Just gonna go ahead and pull that off, you guys. I like to let everyone see it though, because we have beginners. This is for beginners, and sometimes they're just now tuning in a little late, so we want them to catch everything else that we're doing, right? Right. Okay, so here we are. I do have parchment paper already set up, all right? And we're gonna get straight to it, you guys. So I'm gonna do the smaller one first. Well, actually, we're gonna do them both at the same time. Now, as you can see, here's the artwork. You guys gonna barely be able to see this, but I'll show you. Here's the artwork for the smaller one. Oh, can you see that? I know you can barely see it, but it's because it's less than ½ inch, guys. So bear with me. But if I get it up on the camera, do you see that? Hold on. Can we get that in there? Pardon my nail. Yeah, okay, well, I'll work on that. It's ABSO though. It's my mother's sorority. It's a beautiful sorority. Let's just call it that, Not have to get personal about anything. And I figured that other than that, I had a Miami Dolphins little logo for the lapel pin. But as you can see, I'm getting ready to show you guys, we probably wouldn't have gotten anywhere with that because the image is even smaller than that one, although they're the same size. I did them both at like a little over ½ inch because it comes out to ½ inch. But look at this guy. Look, here's the Miami one right here. Can you see that? I apologize for the contrast. It has to, it's gonna have to settle on its own or whatever, but today we're just doing this quickly. So as you can see, that's the Miami one, but we have this nice little designer, what do you call it? We have the designer design for this other one. It's a brand name. We're not going to get into just over promoting those guys. We're just using it strictly for the example, okay? So what I'm doing now, guys, is when you have it, this one, thankfully, there's tons of designs on the big one for the ID badge. But this one here in particular, you want to be really careful, because if you don't position this the right way, like right side up, then it's going to print crooked. And when you try to place it, it's going to look horrible. So thankfully it's round and you shouldn't have those issues, but trust me, I've seen stranger things happen. Okay, all right. So here we are. Now we're just going to place that like that. And what I should have done, ladies and gentlemen, is I should have cut me a smaller piece of parchment paper just to place over those two. The reason being is when you have a bigger sheet of parchment paper, then there's a wind effect, all right? Even as you're placing it just gently, there is a slight wind effect. So you don't want anything to blow, you don't want anything to move. We're gonna do it just like that. And I'm gonna come down 184 degrees Celsius, because this is a Celsius press, and then 45 seconds. Those are my desired time and temps. I'll always implore all of you guys, especially beginners, to get to know your press and find a time and temp that works for you, because it's going to make all the difference in your overall results, okay? All right. Now let me just get myself together here. I'm supposed to have another one. Here we are. All right. We have about 13 seconds left, guys, and I'll get straight to putting this stuff together. It's going to be a little warm. I might not have to use the gloves today, though, so, okay? All right. 2 seconds left. All right, so we're going to come up gently, guys, and just allow it to cool for a second. Like I said, those pieces, the unisub pieces, are always metal, so you're going to want to let them cool. I do have the gloves, but they're so small, I'm not necessarily going to have to put the gloves on here. What I'm going to do is just actually pick it up. And we still lift and not shift, guys, okay? But these are so small, it's funny to say that. All right, okay. So we're just going to let this cool off for a second. All right. And as that's cooling, let's see here. I'm going to grab another disc and see if we could have some fun doing the Miami quickly. Hey, if you guys have paper, always do this. Don't ever just ball it up and throw it away. I wasted thousands of dollars of paper just throwing it away. Always use what you can reuse, right? That doesn't have ink on it, okay? And bear with me one moment as I search for the other disc. If you like to, you can just pretend like some of that music is playing when you're waiting for like anything else. And I will be right back. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right, and like that, we're back. Okay. So, once again, you guys are going to pick this up. I'm going to show you guys the results in just 1 second. Just bear with me. I wanted to kind of do a comparison on one of these though. So. And that'll happen from time to time, you guys, but as long as you remember to have your gloves and lift and not shift, everything is going to be fine. All right, so here we are. Just place that right there in the middle. Okay, you guys, I'm going to place him there. See, you see how quickly that moved? Even though I was barely touching it, it's tedious, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. It seems a little, some of these jobs are a lot easier than others, but it does get tedious at times. You just gotta kind of go with the flow. All right. No tape, because I am Mr. Invisible Tape, and I'll elaborate about that to you guys later. A lot of you guys who've been tuning in previously, you know, that's my thing. In sublimation, we do have tape. This is called heat transfer tape. I don't typically use that because, I don't know, I don't like the residue that it leaves. I know they have tapes that don't leave residue, but in me ruining dozens of items over the years, hundreds actually, yeah, I was just like, you know what, I'll take my chances. And I actually got better not using tape than using tape. So that's where the invisible tape or Mr. Invisible Tape comes from, because in the other groups that I used to shoot lives in, I never used tape. So yeah, but there are some products, you know, that are larger. If you're doing larger jobs, sometimes you may want to use tape, but it's your preference, honestly. Like I said, if you love tape, use tape. If you don't prefer tape, don't use tape. All right. So here we are. We're gonna go for the grand reveal now, ladies and gents. Now, there's a sticky part. As soon as you touch this, right? This part is very, very sticky, okay? So be careful, all right? And after you stick that there, where's my weeding tool? Here we go. You grab your weeding tool, nails if you have nails, and you're just gonna wanna pull that up. Hold on. It should come up momentarily, guys. Sometimes they want to be a little stubborn, but there we go. See that? Just want to flip that up like that. I showed you from the opposite side, so you can just see it going up. Once you've seen one go up, you've seen them all, right? It's kind of like the space shuttle. All right, so here we go. Now, this is a very cool little lapel pin. And I hate that the image is so small, you guys, but we got a little AKA lapel pin here. Now, I use the white space on this, right? And if you want like more of an appearance, if you choose to make one of these, hold on, let me see, there's got to be a better way. Yeah, if you choose to make one of these and you like a better appearance, right? Then choose something that's more full color. Try not to use the white space. Like if you have a logo that's saturated in color, use that. But this came out very well, by the way. I just want to let you know. I tend to complain about things because I'm a little older and that's how you get sometimes in the industry. But that right there came out excellent. And so on the ID badge, and here's a very important, oh my God, please. I made one of these for my son and I was so embarrassed because just like I'm holding it now, if you look on the back, this side is upside down, right? So as he's doing this, the logo will be upside down. When you're making yours, make sure it's right side up. You want to make sure the plastic is hanging, right? Plastic hanging, okay? One more time. Make sure the plastic is hanging, okay? So it can clip on the right way and everybody can see what they're supposed to see. So you have a little white piece over here that's blocking the adhesive, right? It's a protector, actually. You want to take that off. And as you take that off, there's the sticky part, or as we call the adhesive part, right? Now, you want to make sure that your disc is symmetrical, meaning it's facing the way you want to face. Make sure your plastic is down so you can get the desired result, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna place this really quick, guys, all right? Here we are, and you just put it right there in the middle. Make sure it's centered, guys, because once that thing is on there, it's not going anywhere, okay? So I'll just, there you go, all right? Now let me just buff it really quickly. And as I'm buffing it too, guys, I'm really just reinforcing the disc on there, right? And I'll bring both of the items that we did so you can see them too again. Now, pardon this one because, as I said, you can barely see the logo, but it's there in the middle, AVSO. And if I was to clip it on, I mean, I don't know if y'all need to see that or not, but here's the clip right here. So just pretend this is the lapel, right? All right, anyway. And here is the, man, they're gonna kill me for not remembering what this is called, the ID badge holder, right? Now, if you can see, hold on, let me turn that down some. I did, see the brand that's there. I did like a little Hermes thing. My son likes a lot of little designer stuff, so every now and again, if he doesn't go blow his money at Millennium Mall, I'll make him something, right? Right. Okay, and see, you can put his ID there, be the cool guy at the job, and he'll be like, man, where'd you get that? I didn't see those on the Hermes website. All right, so once again, you guys, this has been simple sublimation, and I hope that I was able to make the process of sublimation a little more simple for you guys. Tune in for the next one. Keep God first. And yeah, man, have a good day. All right. Talk to you later.